Hey y'all, Grand Rising. I hope all is well with everyone out there. Today is another day, and I give massive gratitude for this beautiful day. Today I'm showing up. I'm showing up, folks. Nah, I'm just messing around. Let me stop messing around. I'm showing up today, guys, to share a little bit more today with you. Every video I post and put up, it is me being able to have the courage to speak, be open, and tell my story and my journey and tell y'all how I started this journey, because I want to share about my journey to many people, how I started to get more in tune with myself. Um, Let me put it like this: awakening, the awakening of a person from within, a spiritual awakening, an elevation, a work that goes within, that comes from within. Let me correct that. About almost 2 years ago, 2024, November, I finally got the courage to get up and leave my job that I was at for like 13 damn years. And I was working in a food manufacturing production place. You know, I'm a physical worker and person that does a lot with her hands. And to be honest, that's all I ever knew growing up. Yeah, I went to school, but I lacked going to school because it didn't grab my attention and I could not focus and learn in school. As a matter of fact, I would ditch and leave school and only come back to play basketball because I used to play ball and go to practice and ball. And even that, I didn't take that serious. At that time in my life, I was just lifing. But anyways, let me get back to where this has started for me. My transition in my life was at that damn job I was at for 13 years. There was a situation that had occurred and happened there that made things move for me in my life, which there was a lot of difficulties, a lot of pressure, stress, anger, depression going on at that time. But I noticed that everything had happened there for a reason. At first, I was so angry. I was running my mouth, complaining, being negative, making up excuses, pointing the finger at others or blaming another situation. So then as I transitioned into another position because of the situation that had happened at hand, it was crazy. I couldn't keep doing that. They could have let me go, but I demoted my damn self because I wasn't going to keep going on with the situations of people and how they maneuvered in there. It's crazy. These corporation type jobs. So I had the opportunity that was given to me for another position, and at first I didn't want it, but then I took it. And I'm glad I did, to be honest. Because from there, being there more alone with another individual had helped me to look, search, find, question, wonder, feel, see, process everything. And I mean everything. That's where my search began within myself, questioning everything of my life. And it also showed me a lot of things of and about myself. So as I kept on in that position, I have learned a lot and have been on a massive journey. And I found my way to many different things and also individuals that helped me through this journey and my awakening and awareness and my consciousness and my challenges, my lessons, my difficulties, why I was going through the things I was going through, because I could not stop. This was an opportunity for me to listen, to learn, and figure things out, and I did. And I still am. I still am. But what I'm telling you is where this started for me, that I seen that transition, and it was at that job. It was like, wow, something had to occur to take to like knocked me off my hinges to get my attention to listen. And I did, and I'm so grateful and thankful for that. But anyways, finally, I couldn't take too much at that damn job after the transitioning of the job itself with ownership and so on and so on. You know, I felt like my spirit was screaming within inside of me and wanted to burst the hell out of my own body. Like literally out of my chest, like my whole skeleton wanted to come out. Actually, it was my soul. And I knew it because that feeling was crazy. And I would have random breakdowns, crying all by myself, going through it. I finally got the courage to say I'm done because I was scared as hell. I was scared because I was so reliant on this job and comfortable where I was at. And you couldn't tell me nothing about doing my job because I did my job very well and I was there doing it by myself. The thing is that these people don't want to pay you for your worth and value. And I know my worth and value is way more than that. I was busting my ass. And I mean busting my ass. I was beating myself up. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you name it. But I did that. And as I did that, I was scared. I have procrastinated for many, 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 many years. And as I did that, I felt so damn good. I set myself free in a way. It's like, wow. What a relief. I sat there and cried. But then I gave gratitude. I didn't even know what I was going to do next yet. I just knew that I was just so fed up and tired. And I was just going to figure this out with my significant other. Which this person that I'm with is magnificent. I'm so thankful for the individual that's in my life. And the type of person that's in my life is what I needed for the type of person that I am to handle. But anyways, guys, I'm going to chill right here because, like I said, I want to break things down in each video where I can let you know about my journey as I went on and on and on. You know, because to me, there's levels to this personally for me, and I'm quite sure for many others. And doing this YouTube channel is helping me to learn how to communicate and be open and be comfortable in front of the camera and learn how to communicate better so I can explain these things to the masses of people out here, because I know there's so many going through it and don't talk about it. So if you're interested and you can relate again and resonate, tap into my channel. Peace, love, and light, my people. I said nothing but good energy to you all. And I hope you come back and see me again, all right? Peace.